What's happening, my people? It's your boy ChanceJolivette, aka Smooth, back with another video. So tonight, what we're gonna be talking about, Last Days of Ptolemy Great, episode 5. We only got one more left. Yo, this right here, fire, dog. Fire. Man, we got young Ptolemy and Coy, dog. So they live a relationship. It was dope, man, because Coy, dog, took so much time with him and taught him so many things at such a young age. And so they go into like the juke joint or whatever. They about to go fishing. They about to go fishing late at night. So. But anyways, so they about to go fishing, but he go into the juke joint. Coy, dog, hey, he was a great man, but he was a man. So he doing his thing. He like, look, you stay down here. I'm gonna go help Miss Mary. I gotta go pay her rent and stuff. So hey, he was gonna get him a little. So Coy, dog, Ptolemy, they got this older lady, and she like, do you want to take a bath, baby? And maybe that's some old time shit that just seemed like that would be awkward or something. Like, yeah, I want to take a bath in front of everybody and downstairs. Like maybe that wasn't so taboo back then, but I would be like, nah. But I guess maybe taking a bath, it was a luxury or something. So he in the bath, man, he feeling good. And then he see probably one of the first murders ever in his life and stuff, man. Like niggas fighting in the middle of the floor and everything. Shit, one getting the better of the other one. Shit, girl come downstairs. That's my man. I'm jugging. You gone, player. You gone. So that's it. It turned out to be a nightmare or something. But you know they have their flashbacks and stuff like that. Then you see like Cynthia. You see him with a Cynthia flashback. And Cynthia, it wasn't all roses and rainbows with their relationship and stuff. Like, she was pretty trifling, man. She was kind of a woman of the streets. Like, he had the little gun, the little pistol that she shot the man with, and he had took it from her. But he's sitting there with the pistol, about drinking his liquor and stuff. She coming up. She like, oh, you about to shoot me? Nah, this for myself, because you the love of my life. If I can't have you, I might as well just turn the gun on myself. She like, look, you have me. I came home to you. Like, what I do in them streets is what's going on in them streets. But what's going on right here, man, that's some player shit. That's some pimp shit right there. Like, she was a pimp. But, then we go, like, similarities. Like, Robyn, she shows up. It's the middle of the night and stuff. And she checking on him and, I'm sorry I was so late and this and that. They have a beautiful relationship. But it was kind of an awkward moment because she was like, pity papa, Ptolemy, whatever. Like, I love you. I love you. And if I was 20 years older, you was 50 years younger or something, man. Cause I always thought it was like a family kind of vibe, but it's like she in love with him, but it's not like, I don't know. It's like she could see it as a romantic relationship if it was different circumstances. So, like, she loves him, but it's not like, I don't know. It's funny. It's a funny little relationship, but man, she really cares about the brother. And he talks about it later on in the episode, man. He like, see, I loved Marg. That was his little girlfriend that got burned up, but he was feeding and stuff. She ain't had nobody, so he give her a little food or whatever, and she come through. And it's like she was indebted to him or whatever. She came for the food and whatnot. Homegirl, she wanted something. Cynthia wanted something different in life. She wanted a simple man, but she still wanted to do her dirt. And Ptolemy, he had like a little bit of money and stuff. Like, she didn't know he had all the money that he had, but he had a little bit of money, enough to buy something nice and this and that. So he tells Robyn later on the episode, man, like, you the first woman in my life that loved me unconditionally. Like, without needing nothing in return and stuff. And he puts her on a pedestal. She doesn't see her own worth, man. Like, cause he trying to do so much good for her and look out for her. And she feels like she blocks her blessings. A lot of people can block their blessings. She like, I don't need, I don't want nothing. And I'm not that good of a person. I came and I cleaned your house because I didn't want to be in filth. And I can't stay with you because I didn't have anywhere else to go. I don't want you to put me on this pedestal because it wasn't all selfless or whatever and stuff. But she's a real good person, man. She just don't see it in herself. Ptolemy, he trying to get this get together. They want to talk about Reggie, and he want to talk to the family and talk about his lastly deeds and stuff like that. He calls Nina, trying to get her to come or whatever. Nigga answered the phone, acting funny, but then he finally gets on the phone with Nina, man. Something up. You know what's up. We know what's up. I called it. I called the last episode or something. She set that brother up. She set Reggie up for her to be with that no good nigga, man. Ptolemy, he go meets with his lawyer. He wants to set up his will. He wants to will Robyn a bunch of things or whatever. And she, like I said, she don't really want to take it. She feels it's overwhelming or whatever. They have a mysterious key. So what is this key? They go to like a safety deposit box or whatever. It's like this room with all the boxes and stuff. Yo, they got one of them doubloons. And like he had coins, and it was like $50,000 with the coins or whatever. But this one right here was special. That doubloon was worth $17 million. Whenever they said that, I literally went, woo! I'm like, God damn! And he like, Robyn, this is specifically for you, and I'm gonna leave this to you, and I'm gonna put it in a trust, and I want you to write checks to the family and stuff, because they're gonna run through it and everything. She don't want it. It's too much for her. But the thing about it is, it's not necessarily about the money is overwhelming and this and that. She knows what comes with the money. If she takes the money, that means that he is dead. He's gone, or he's in a very bad state. It's like, if I accept this, then I accept the fact that you are going to be gone. Kind of deal. That's kind of the way that I look at it. But for Ptolemy, they finally get that meeting together. He meets with Nina and the family. Like, he calls Nina to the back, like, here $5,000 of stuff, and I want to tell you, Reggie was such a good man, and she talked about how good he was to Reggie, and how Reggie still had the children's books that he read some when he was younger, and this and that. And then he starts looking. He starts looking about the situation, man. You know anything about Reggie's disappearance, and I mean, well, Reggie's murder, and this and that, and like, kind of digs a little bit. Like, he know what's up, man. He know what's up. But he talks about that later on too, cause she ducks off to herself. He corners outside, like, look, what happened, and this and that. And last things I heard, he was taking y'all to Texas, and this and that, and this dude was coming out, and we seen somebody with spiky hair in a scar and all that. So he knows everything. She know what's up, and she trying to not own up to it and stuff. I didn't know that he did that. You know that, brother. You know that, brother. And I'm a good lady. I'm a good woman. I'm a good woman. She keeps saying she a good woman, but you set your husband up to get killed in this and that. Like, that's some bullshit. Satan, he comes to the repast or whatever, and I just love that he calls him Satan. I think that's just so funny. Because, you know, they have turned like white devils and stuff like that and stuff like, but him just calling him Satan to his face. And then homeboy later on the episode, this is the first time I came to a place and I'm the only white person. And you're like, why did you get me over here? Well, we got to give Satan his due. I wouldn't have been able to do this without you. And this and that. And then he talks about Coy Dog. Coy Dog, he put a big responsibility on his shoulders. Like, I need to save all the black people in the world, but what I really need to do is like share what I know and stuff like that. Empower people for them to keep empowering other people, and it keeps flowing. So that's how you change a generation. How you affect a generation is by giving them knowledge and wisdom and caring and stuff like that for them to spread it. And I think that's what he's doing with Robyn as well. He gives a great speech, like he talks about how Reggie was such a good man and stuff. And he talks about he was a better man than me because I did some messed up things in my life. Cynthia, I loved her to death. She was a no good woman. They told me I should leave her. Yeah, she was no good. And she was no good. But this happened right here. I had a woman, a child out of wedlock. And she came, I knew that was my child. But I still turned her around. But whenever she left, Cynthia grabbed that little girl and she consoled her and brought her back up and tried to share her love. So Cynthia was a good person. She had some good things with her. And he never could get attached to the child or whatever. It's because I guess he loved Cynthia so much. He was like, it was going to disrupt his life and everything. And it turns out that she ends up dying at an early age, like 40 years old or something. She committed suicide. And he's like, that's a big disservice that I'm still here and a brother like Reggie isn't. Because I'm not as good as he was. Like, he was a great man. I already talked about how he confronted Nina and stuff. At the end of the episode, he finally meets Alfred. So he meets Alfred, and he takes his hat off and stuff. He sees a scar. He sees the spiky hair. Like, I know you the man. You the man killed my nephew and this and that. And homeboy freeze up. I ain't gonna tell nobody. But I want you away from them kids. He like, that older son, that's mine or whatever. Hey, even if it is, everything that's in that boy, they come from Reggie. Reggie taught that boy everything that he knows and stuff. That was his daddy. But then, he like, I want you to come to my apartment. And I'm going to give you some money for you to get away from this family. I want you away from them. I don't want them growing up with you. The man that killed their daddy. But the thing is, the way the series starts off, he's sitting there in a red suit, hair slicked back, with that little pistol. He gonna kill this nigga. Like, I think his mind probably gonna be going in and out. Like, he gonna be towards his last stages. So I hope he remembers and he gets to say what he wants to say. He gets to do what he wants to do. But dog, the payoff in this series, I have never read the books or whatever, but my fingers are crossed that when this brother walks through the door, Ptolemy tells him what he needs to tell him, and he blows that motherfucker brains out. I'm sorry, YouTube, but I had to say it like that. But I sure hope he knock his ass off. But we shall see. And Robyn, I hope she ends up getting the money. She does great things with her life. I hope the family don't get shit with they no good motherfucking asses. But boy, I love this show right here. With my country ass. Boy, I love this show right here. But like, comment, subscribe. Gonna be the greatest of the most hated. Holla at your boy. Peace.